sales is? Sales is the art of interrupting. When we're making sales calls, we're typically interrupting someone's day. We're calling them with our agenda without an appointment. There's no agreed upon time when we're making the prospecting call. This is the hang up for most salespeople. We might think the call reluctance is due to the type of prospect we're calling, but whether it's a cold internet lead, a warmish open house lead, or a past client you have a relationship with, the call reluctance is still there. That tells us that it's not necessarily the temperature of the prospect that matters. I hear from so many of my partners that they don't make their calls that they know they should be making because they don't want to bother, aka interrupt their client. They don't want to be salesy. The level of success that a salesperson will achieve in their career is going to be directly correlated to the willingness to interrupt their prospects. So one of the ways I believe that you can combat this fear is by drafting a compelling message prior to making the call. Now, I don't mean taking a whole bunch of time to be perfectly prepared for every call, because that's just a form of procrastination. But what I mean is thinking through a message that would be valuable to the prospect, something that you're excited to call on. The last thing we ever want to do as a salesperson is call and say, "I'm just checking in." You want to eliminate those words from your vocabulary when you're calling your prospects. In reality, you're not calling to check in. You're calling to see if they've talked to the lender yet. You're calling to see if they're ready to list their house. You're calling to see if they know anybody that they can introduce you to. When we call to just check in, that's when we become salesy. So when you take a little bit of time to prepare a valuable message, you'll be that much more willing to pick up the phone, interrupt your prospect, and get the appointment, land the listing, receive the referral. We've got to choose courage over comfort right now, so get out there and be willing to interrupt. As always, my team will be available for all of your weekend pre-qualification needs.